Peace and love, my friends. I was waiting to see if the red line went across the top. I woke up late this morning, so I was late getting the whole thing together. Anyway, here I am. Thanks for being here live. I promise to be here every single Monday and Wednesday. Oh, maybe I just went live now. Hey, everybody. I just saw the red line go across the top. Thanks for being here. I woke up a little late this morning. Maybe I'll have to check the video to see if I repeated myself. Thanks for being here live and waiting for me. Good morning. Kristen, Wanda, Janet, thanks. So today we're going to find more East-West mystical evidence that meditation is critical to enlightenment. And I'm afraid that I misled everyone for a long time about what I studied when I was at Yale in mysticism. I said that I only studied the West, but I came across a whole bunch of my papers that I wrote when I was there recently, and they included titles like the Tao Te Ching and Chuang Tzu and others as well. I think what happened in my mind is that I repressed those memories while I was a congregational minister so as not to betray uh, myself so I would lose my job. But it turns out, yeah, I've been working East and West for a very long time, actually, since now that I look back on it with these papers as evidence, uh, uh, since I was in college the year after I died. So today, let's get back to the subject. Today, we're going to study a little more, understand a little bit more about the East West thing. And the comparison between them and how they're similar. And then we're going to do some practice together because practice is really where it's at. So, 780 years ago, the Italian mystic Thomas Aquinas wrote, "From my breath I extract God, and my eye is a shop where I offer him to the world." Rephrased, from my breath I extract the light. My eye is a shop where I offer the light to the world. Extract the light from your breath and offer light to the world. First one, then the other. Eventually, your chant, mantra, prayer, sacred image, or contemplation of ideas or meanings in your meditative practice will fall away when practiced with the breath, leaving you only with the breath. Mental focus practice is done with dedication, and this can't be helped over the long haul. This is not an immediate fix. It's a long haul extraction of the light within. And you might want to think about it as mining your own soul. And what you're removing is your attachment to yourself, breath by breath. So, in the 6th chapter of the Bhagavad-gita, which was written between 17 and 26 centuries ago in India, we find the practice of yoga meditation that closely resembles Thomas Aquinas' thoughts. Proper posture, breathing techniques, and a calm environment are essential for entering a meditative state that leads to enlightenment. Breath leads to enlightenment. Proper practice brings God present, extracts that which is already within. The Gita emphasizes meditating on the self with a capital S, the supreme, seeking the inner solitude to connect with the absolute superconsciousness. That's what Aquinas was talking about, the absolute superconsciousness. Controlling and fixing the mind on a single point is crucial for successful yoga meditation. Regular practice of yoga meditation, which is what Aquinas was practicing with his breath, leads to liberation from our dark thoughts, which captivate and capture us in our inner, some of us, hellscapes of mental torture. We are what we think. What chant is your mind running when you aren't paying attention? What are your thoughts telling you about yourself? And would you allow your friend to say those things about themselves? And here we are saying them about ourselves, to ourselves, with no one to tell us not to. I'm a bad person. That person's a bad person. Stop negative thoughts. Achieve inner peace in the stopping of negative thoughts. Actively practice the tools of peace, and you can carry your peace of mind with you throughout the day, no matter the challenge you face. Most importantly, it will lead you to realize the true nature of the self with a capital S and God, as Aquinas and the Baghavagit understood centuries and worlds apart. Yet they shared the inner truth that our breath extracts the light, causing our eyes to become shops where we offer light to the world. Your enlightenment isn't for you. Your enlightenment is to bring light into the world. That's how it works. I hope that was helpful, friends. Great. That didn't take very long this morning. We have more time for practice. I'll go over and say hi to folks I didn't say hi to. Hey, Ann, Catherine, I'm glad you're here this morning. I hope you're feeling better. I know that you've been not well. So we'll keep you in our thoughts and prayers this morning. Hey, Amy. Hey, Ken. Wendy, I got to move some of the stuff on my desk so I can see what you wrote there. There you are. No link via your homepage on YouTube this morning. Oh, yeah, I was late. Sorry, I was late this morning. I overslept. I've been getting up all summer with the sunrise, and the sunrise is later. So I have to start setting my alarm. And sorry, I slept in a little this morning. All right. Thanks for being faithful and loyal and dedicated and waiting for me. I appreciate it very much. I write these things in the morning, and maybe it's an ADHD thing that I like the pressure of a deadline. I've always worked with deadlines. That's one of the things you learn in ministry. You have to work with a deadline, and the same with television. You got deadline, deadline, deadline. And I found that even as an undergraduate and a graduate student, I was always working on the deadline. Some nights, you remember those days, you're up, you don't write your paper, and then it's the day before, and you spend the next 24 hours in the library. That was me. All right, I do try to work ahead, but I guess I might have to think about working ahead on these. All right, thanks for being here this morning. It's all right. So this whole meditation thing on Mondays and Wednesdays is primarily about simple practice. The practice of getting together in a ritualized fashion, same time, same place, in order to build a resilience inside ourselves to continue our practice when we're by ourselves over the long term. This is something like number 354 times I've been here with you guys. All right. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Ken. Yeah, gorgeous moon and weather lately. Yeah, up here in Maine too, Ken. Ken's across the border, just across the border in Maine there in Canada. And yeah, it's been gorgeous. It's been gorgeous. I'm sure Wendy in Vermont and Wanda the same. Probably, everybody had the same moon. And if you had clear skies, it was brilliant. All right, so my feet are flat on the floor. I'm going to move my mic away because I know that I do heavy breathing when I meditate, and it's distracting. All right. But I'll keep this with me as we set up, and then I'll just push it away. So my feet are flat on the floor. My spine is straight. The Bhagavad Gita is absolutely correct about this. Eventually, sometimes my chin drops down. Sometimes my chin rises up when I sit, but I really try to sit with a straight spine. And a couple of reasons why I'm doing that is, one is so that it's easier for me to feel my spine and run my breath up and down my spine because stronger posture is better for the body, but mostly it's to keep the airway open. I'm not allowing my airway to be constricted. When I drop my head down, my airway gets constricted. When I raise my head up, my airway gets a little constricted. So, and I do raise my head up sometimes and drop my chin down just to say, There are different styles, asanas, and even sitting yoga meditation. But I begin with a proper posture. Hands on my lap, fingers overlapping, thumbs touching, feet flat on the floor. Going to do a little relaxation to begin with, and we're going to chant a little bit of Om because we're bringing that back in. Filling your breath and your belly, filling your lungs. We'll practice Om for a bit and then drop into your own meditative practice. Full belly, full lungs. Empty the belly first, the lungs second. Feel the vibration. Peace and love, my friends. Cultivate that light inside yourself. Extract it. Become a shop for the world to find the light. Hey, Basilia. Hello, Holly. Thank you all. Thank you. Peace. See you Sunday.